Welcome to Historic Coins Vault, where every coin tells a story and every discovery could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into the rarest US coins, some so valuable, collectors would pay a small fortune just to hold them. Stay with us, because what you're about to see might surprise even the most seasoned treasure hunters. Top 1 today, we're exploring the 1969 Jefferson Nickel, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but for collectors, it represents excitement, rarity, and significant value. If you're a coin enthusiast or simply fascinated by hidden treasures, listen closely, because this is one nickel you won't want to overlook. The 1969 Jefferson Nickel features the familiar profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side, with the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 1969. On the reverse, you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home, rendered in detailed relief. While millions were minted that year for circulation, some of these nickels stand out due to their condition, minting errors, and other unique characteristics that make them highly sought after by collectors. What makes the 1969 Jefferson Nickel truly interesting is its variety of mint errors. Some coins exhibit double dies, where letters or numbers appear slightly duplicated, giving the nickel a distinctive look. Die cracks and planchet errors can create raised lines or unusual patterns on the surface, making each coin unique. Even a small off-center strike can transform an ordinary nickel into a rare collectible that draws attention in auctions and private collections. Collectors also prize coins in exceptional condition. A 1969 nickel that has remained uncirculated, with crisp details and no signs of wear, is extremely rare compared to the millions that entered circulation. The contrast between a well-preserved nickel and a worn coin is dramatic. Sharp details on Jefferson's profile and Monticello can make a huge difference in value, but there's more than just condition and errors. The 1969 Jefferson Nickel represents history. This coin was minted during a time of significant change in America, reflecting both the artistry of the U.S. Mint and the nation's heritage. For coin lovers, owning a nickel from this era isn't just about money, it's about connecting with a tangible piece of the past. While most Jefferson nickels are worth just 5 cents in circulation, rare specimens with unique minting errors or perfect preservation can reach extraordinary values. In fact, a 1969 Jefferson nickel, preserved in pristine condition and featuring some of these rare characteristics, has been valued at $85,000. Top 2, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1980 Jefferson Nickel, a coin that is far more valuable than its face suggests. If you're a coin lover or someone curious about hidden treasures, pay close attention. This is one nickel you'll want to know about. The 1980 Jefferson Nickel features the classic profile of Thomas Jefferson on the front, with the words, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 1980 etched alongside. On the back, we see Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home, captured in intricate detail. While millions were produced that year, not every nickel is created equal. Certain coins from this series have become highly sought after due to minting anomalies, condition, and collector demand. What makes the 1980 Jefferson Nickel truly remarkable are the mint errors that occasionally appear. Some coins feature double dies, where letters or numbers seem slightly duplicated, creating an unusual visual effect. Die cracks, spots, or even off-center strikes can also transform a common nickel into a rare and collectible piece. Every subtle flaw or variation makes each coin unique, and collectors love the thrill of hunting for these rarities. Condition plays a huge role in the value of these nickels. While most circulated coins show wear and tear from decades of handling, a well-preserved 1980 Jefferson Nickel with sharp details on Jefferson's profile and Monticello can stand out dramatically. Collectors prize coins that have been carefully kept in mint condition, sometimes tucked away in collections for decades, because these are the pieces that appreciate over time. Beyond just errors and condition, the 1980 Jefferson Nickel carries historical significance. It was minted during a period of change in America, a reminder of the artistry and precision of the U.S. Mint during the late 20th century. For collectors, owning this nickel isn't just about monetary value, it's about holding a tangible piece of American history, a small but meaningful link to the past. Most Jefferson nickels are worth just their face value, but rare specimens with exceptional preservation or striking errors can command incredible attention in auctions and private sales. Top 3, we're exploring the 1984 Jefferson Nickel, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but for collectors and coin enthusiasts, it's a treasure trove waiting to be discovered. If you love coins, history, or hidden value, listen closely, because this story will fascinate you. The 1984 Jefferson Nickel features the timeless design that has made this series iconic. Thomas Jefferson's profile graces the obverse with the inscriptions, Liberty, and, In God We Trust, while the reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate. Millions of these nickels were minted, but not every 1984 nickel carries the same value. What separates a common nickel from a rare collectible are mint errors, unusual characteristics, and pristine condition. Some 1984 Jefferson nickels are highly prized because of striking anomalies such as double dies, where the lettering or numbers appear slightly duplicated, creating a visual effect that is unmistakable to collectors. Others may have die cracks, off-center strikes, or unique minting flaws that make them extremely rare. Each small imperfection can elevate a coin from everyday currency to a sought-after collector's item. Condition is critical when assessing value. Circulated coins tend to show wear from decades of use, with details on Jefferson's profile or Monticello fading over time. But a coin preserved in uncirculated condition, showing crisp lines and sharp details, can fetch extraordinary interest in the numismatic world. Serious collectors often hunt for these mint-state nickels, knowing that rarity and perfect preservation dramatically increase a coin's market value. The 1984 Jefferson nickel also carries historical and cultural significance. Minted during a period when the U.S. Mint was perfecting modern striking techniques, these coins reflect the craftsmanship and attention to detail of American coinage in the late 20th century. For collectors, owning a rare 1984 Jefferson nickel isn't just about money, it's about preserving a piece of history, holding a tangible connection to an era that shaped the coins we use today. While most 1984 nickels are worth only their face value, exceptional examples with rare errors or flawless preservation have captured the attention of serious numismatists and investors alike. In fact, a particularly rare and perfectly preserved 1984 Jefferson nickel has been valued at $80,000. Top 4. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1987 Jefferson Nickel, a coin that may seem common, yet holds secrets that can make it extremely valuable. If you love coins, history, or the thrill of discovering hidden treasures, you'll want to pay close attention. The 1987 Jefferson Nickel carries the classic design, Thomas Jefferson's dignified profile on the obverse, with the word Liberty and the timeless phrase, In God We Trust. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia home, is engraved in stunning detail. Millions were minted that year, but not all 1987 nickels are created equal. What sets a rare coin apart is often subtle errors, variations, and exceptional preservation. Some of the most sought-after 1987 nickels are those with minting anomalies. These can include double dies, where letters or numbers appear to have a shadow effect, or coins struck slightly off-center, making them instantly recognizable to collectors. Other rare finds include die cracks or unusual planchet errors, mistakes that occurred during the minting process and make a coin unique. For numismatists, these small imperfections can dramatically increase the value of a coin, turning a simple 5-cent piece into a prized collectible. Condition plays a huge role in determining worth. A circulated nickel from 1987 may show signs of wear, with Jefferson's profile or Monticello losing sharpness over time. But coins that have been preserved in mint condition, with crisp edges and flawless details, are highly coveted. Collectors will go to great lengths to acquire these pristine examples, knowing that rarity combined with perfect preservation creates incredible value. The 1987 Jefferson Nickel also represents a fascinating piece of U.S. history. Minted during an era when the U.S. Mint was refining its techniques, these coins reflect the craftsmanship and attention to detail of late 20th century American coinage. For collectors, owning a rare 1987 nickel is not just about monetary gain, it's about holding a tangible piece of history in your hand, connecting you to a moment in time that is preserved forever in metal. While most 1987 Jefferson nickels are worth only their face value, exceptional examples with rare errors and perfect preservation have caught the attention of serious collectors and investors. In fact, one of the rarest and most pristine 1987 Jefferson nickels has been valued at $77,000. Top 5. We're exploring the fascinating world of the 1989 Jefferson Nickel, a coin that might seem common, but hides rare secrets that make it incredibly valuable. Coin enthusiasts, history buffs, and treasure hunters, listen carefully, because this story is worth your attention. The 1989 Jefferson Nickel features the timeless design, Thomas Jefferson's dignified portrait gracing the obverse, accompanied by "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, detailed and iconic, a symbol recognized by collectors and casual coin handlers alike. While millions were minted that year, only a select few have traits that make them stand out, traits that can turn a simple 5-cent coin into a highly prized collectible. So, what makes the 1989 Jefferson Nickel special? The answer lies in errors and variations. Coins with double dies, where letters or numbers appear shadowed, are extremely rare. Off-center strikes, die cracks, and planchet imperfections are other anomalies that occur during minting, giving each coin a story of its own. These small errors are exactly what serious collectors seek, because rarity combined with an eye-catching flaw creates true numismatic value. Condition is just as important as rarity. A well-circulated 1989 nickel may show wear on Jefferson's profile or the Monticello building, diminishing its value. But coins preserved in mint condition, with sharp edges, bright surfaces, and flawless details, are worth their weight in gold, or in this case, thousands of dollars. Collectors prize these gems for both their aesthetic beauty and their scarcity. Beyond monetary value, this coin captures a piece of U.S. history. Minted during the late 1980s, the 1989 Jefferson Nickel represents a moment when the U.S. Mint was perfecting techniques, making each coin a symbol of American craftsmanship. Holding one of these rare examples is not just about owning a collectible, it's about connecting with history, holding a piece of the past in your very hand. While most 1989 Jefferson Nickels remain worth face value, exceptional examples with rare errors and pristine preservation have made headlines in the numismatic community. In fact, one of the rarest and most flawless 1989 Jefferson Nickels has been valued at $74,000. Next time you come across a 1989 Jefferson Nickel, take a closer look. That ordinary coin could tell an extraordinary story and hold remarkable value for those who know its secrets.